Hello, Tauruses, and welcome to your December 2024 reading. I meditated on your energy, and the reading came out for all of Tauruses out there. It will be on different levels. Okay, some of you it will be just like something I don't digest well, and others it will be a bit more heavy. So take it with a grain of salt, but for the ones of you that this will resonate, it's kind of going to support you this month. So I say that because the first card is the devil, and under it the 10 of swords, and that is a long night of the soul. So if this speaks to you, you're going to feel it right away. Probably started feeling it at the end of November. Here coming into December, you feel it very well. When it came to your codependencies, your engagement, your focus, your ambition, your limiting beliefs, how you disempower yourself, how you feel you're stuck in hell, okay? All of that. Because this is Saturn in Capricorn, so I'm talking of things of Capricorn, of 10th house, of ambition, and of Saturn that can be positive in your capacity to focus on what you want to ground and achieve and climb, and in his lower echelon, if you have a dependency or if you have a lack of or a distorted belief on your worth, or even in fourth house, emotional baggage from your lineage, it's going to make it hell until you break it. And that's the breaking point. That's the 10 of sword. 10 of sword is when we grasp the price we've been paying for having these beliefs. Like if I have a belief that I can be betrayed, I'm going to have lived all of my opportunities with the ghost of betrayal. So therefore I will have never truly connected and engaged and be trusting of the other. Therefore, if I'm not trusting, I cannot receive what the other has to offer. It's all that in the 10 of, my 3 of swords. What are the beliefs that prevent me from expanding my heart? The beliefs that put a rainy cloud over me. The beliefs that wants me to be right about the fact that this is my reality. All of this becomes completely conscious. Like he's conscious of all the swords in the past along his spine. Your spine is your structure. It beliefs that affected his structure, that prevented the above to pass all the way below. And that's why with his hand, like whether you can see it as, Christ oil, sacred oil, coming from above all the way to your spine, through your spine, and affecting your whole self. Here with his hand, you can see that he makes that gesture, like the Pope, as above, so below. And I'm the boss of it. Okay? So his conclusion is that, oh my God, all of these beliefs, now I feel them, how in my back, in my past, it affected me. And now I'm going to take back control of what comes above. I understand it has to pass through me before it gets below. And this is not going to be affecting me anymore. That's why it's the rising of the dawn. It's the end of the dark night of the soul. But when I see this starting a month, for the ones of you Tauruses that are going through a rough patch right now, this is your reading. And this is so that this can be cleared before we get into next year. Okay? So it affects your worth, value, your belief that you belong here, that you're wanted and that you deserve and all of that, that you have all that it takes to accomplish the dreams, that your capacity to be invested in and all of that. Even actually grasping the idea or the worth that you've built until now. Not just what you can accomplish, but look, the 9 of Pentacles also. And that is located in your sacral chakras. All the 9s are in our sacral chakra. So that means it's an embedded belief that maybe I'll never see the results of what I'm doing, never leads to anything. You know, the opposite of, look, the garden I've been caring for is amazing. So that is in your gut. So that means that it's imprinted in your waters. It affects what is being manifested here. The divine wants to give you a cup, but it's very hard to be receptive if we don't think we deserve it. So that's why here, at the end of the month, the cards came more on the side. I left them on the side because, bottom of the deck, I have the Chariot. Some of you will move past that, like, wow, on the way to success. And others of you, maybe it's going to be trickling into January. But here I have like, oh, I understand. I'm at my 10 of cups, everything that has to do with living. Another 10, the happiness and the joy of what is sharing these high vibrations, you know, like light hitting every drop of water in our cups, extreme receptiveness. I'm getting it. That's going to be my truth. The full moon in Gemini will probably show you a lot of your thinking pattern this month. The hidden thinking pattern. And it's going to allow you to make a decision about, that's it. I'm taking my horse and I'm out of here and I have faith. I'm leaving my whole crap. I'm in the here and now and I am not holding the old belief. It's time to make a decision about that. The old belief that made me live hell and doubt my worth and value. So, it's like a beautiful release, a readjustment, a new truth about yourself. Whatever it is a passage obligé. You have to pass through this, because if you're there, you cannot bring this into next year. All right, let's clarify this for Tauruses. I call upon the divine. I call upon the light. I call upon the Holy Spirit. Help me clarify this reading for Tauruses for the month of December 2024. All right. December 2024. Right. Show me the devil and the 10 of sword here for Taurus. Okay, so devil and 10 of sword and the world. See, that's what I was saying. It's here to finish that old karma. But for that you need to be conscious. You cannot heal something you're not conscious of, and that's why that 10 of sword, in order to really finish that old karma, that 10 of sword needs to happen, so that you can, it's a soul evolution here, okay? And here I have the Three of Cups with it. It's something that has been dragging your emotional state, your capacity to rejoice, to have people supporting you, and to be receptive of pleasure, abundance, and all of that. This has been affecting you. And this is something your soul actually came here to understand and master. But you're going to see the depth of the distortion in its completeness before you're able to rise above it. Let's look at them. So this is something very hard. It's transformative enormously, but it's hard to go through when we're in it and we don't know what's happening. So that's why maybe this, if you're seeing this and this is happening to you, embrace the process, face the price you've paid, and arrive at the moment where you're going to be able to, okay, is it still my truth, or am I going to let die the old me that was stuck in there? I need to be in a state of completeness and understanding so that I can graduate from that. This is not your sentence for your life. This is the result of these beliefs. Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Almost. But see, the Fool wants to be there. Queen of Pentacles in reverse. All right. Here's the Empress in reverse. Let's go Venus in reverse. Aries had something about that also. And I think Aquarius also. Like, I don't know where Venus is in the sky right now or in your personal chart, but let's say that where she's not able to expand or wasn't there, maybe weren't able to absorb her for XY reasons, whether it is because of the way you were raised, because of traumas, because of beliefs that you bought at one point, whatever it is. But this month, Queen of Swords, you're going to see this clearly. And the more we see something clearly, a bit like in an horror movie, as long as you don't see the monster, he is scary. But once you see the rubber and the paint and the papier-mâché, all of a sudden you're like, oh, okay, that's what it is. Then you know how to counter it. So that Queen of Swords here, in the middle of the month, probably during Gemini full moon, that's going to show you the hidden mental activity or the hidden thought patterns, beliefs, and so on. Here, it's going to help you see clearly. The distorted, disempowering beliefs you have about you and your worth and your deserving and all of that. So at the end of the month, that's why that Two of Swords, is going to help you if you're in the energy of it. You know what? I'm going to take the fire of Sagittarius month and I'm going to say no more. I'm not, I'm going to resist this. It's going to help. Show me the decision. Oh, all right. Okay. Well, the decision may be to release. I'm not going to hold on to something, because sometimes we have an illusion of security because that's the hell I know. To release the hell you know. This is a lie. Nobody came here to be sacrificed or to not be worthy or to not be enough or to, everything that is around, to be abandoned by the universe. Hey, I'm going to create you and then I'm going to abandon you. No. That's if your inner self believes that, then of course, it's going to put a cloud on everything, and it's going to come and distort things. So what is your truth? You're going to have to come back from it, acknowledge yourself, understand what that distortion was all about, and then dissociate yourself from it. I'm going to manifest something else. I'm going to take my new truth and head on to the rainbow. So it's challenging, but this month you might feel there's pressure on this, but a bit like, when we have to get rid of something that's infected, the body is going to create pressure on it until it's able to get rid of it. So this is pushing the distortion in order that you become conscious of it, and then you make the choice if it is you or it is something you bought and you lived by for a long time. There. It's a shift, but it's, I'm going to call it getting out of hell. Because ultimately, if you feel you're in hell, you're not going to come and listen to this, and it's going to be for you. And this is telling you how to get out of hell in the most efficient way, speeding away. All right? So, on this, my beautiful Tauruses, I am sending you all my love and light. We are heading towards the longest night of the year. It is Sagittarius, where Jupiter is asking us, so what's your faith? What do you believe? Because that is what I'm going to expand, whether you want it or not. And we don't want to expand this anymore, and that's why we have to change our truth. So, getting out of hell. If you want a private reading, description is below. There's a website, you go on it, it's easy breezy. Also, happy Yule on the equinox. It's gonna be the time to light that log of Yule, to bring the fire in your oven, so that you can nurture and warm up what you will want the light to start expanding for the rest of the year. So, on this, namaste, my beautiful Tauruses. I am sending you all my love and light, and I'll see you next month.